Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to tell you all about a recent update for Abyss that allows you to control the client with your voice. Before we get straight into the video, I'd like to make it very clear that this video is not sponsored or influenced by the Abyss devs. I would also like to take a second to shout out my YouTube members. If you would like to get your skin and name in a video, make sure to look at the benefits down below. Anyways, that is enough rambling, let's take a closer look at Abyss. So I should probably start by telling you all more about Abyss, in case anyone hasn't heard about the client. Abyss is a paid-for client made for the 1.12.2 Anarchy environment, more specifically for 2b2t.org. The client is mainly known for its render and a few PvP modules. After the Abyss devs took an unexpected 5-month break from developing the client, many users began calling the client an exit scam, claiming that the devs have taken their money and run away. Fortunately, this was not true, and the devs have since returned and started working on some interesting updates for the client. In the first update after returning to developing the client, they released the voice control module, which is what we're going to be talking about today. So no, this video is not clickbait. You can really control this client with your voice. In order to use this module, you have to enable it in the client's configuration. You also have to set a push to talk key. Abyss only listens for commands when this key is being held down. We can verify on Windows that Abyss only accesses the microphone when this module is enabled. More on this later though. You can also enable voice results when configuring the module, which will show client-side the commands you spoke. For now, Abyss only allows you to control a select few things with the voice control module. You can open the GUI, add or remove friends, ask what time or version you are playing on. You can also toggle or disable the following modules: Auto Crystal, Surround, Offhand, Trap, Armor, Burrow, Fill or Anti-Camp. I got in contact with the main dev behind Abyss to ask him why this feature was added and to discuss some of my concerns about the module. The first thing I asked was what motivated you in creating a voice controlled feature. I was told, at first it was only a funny idea. Imagine the 2b2t community yelling commands in VC, you know?
Disable trap.
Disable
crystal.
Disable your
armor. Disable fill. Disable crystal. Disable surround.
But now it's going to be really helpful. Imagine you want to use a module you don't have keybounded in the middle of PvP. Well, now you can just press the voice control module and say it. I then asked Zedu if they stored user data or recordings from the module, and I was told no, we don't need user data. We are using good Java libraries and we don't need to improve the voice recognition with new user data. If someone is scared about that, they can check the TOS on the Abyss website. We are transparent about everything. If they want more, they can check that the Windows microphone is only activated when the module is on, and we don't want or need a bunch of MP3s of people shouting, "Enable Crystal." I then asked them if they plan to add more modules to the voice controlled module in the future, and I was told yes, we will add free editing modules. The user can make their own voice commands with many settings, and we want to add a way to text in chat with your voice, so that you can PvP and write in chat at the same time. Before I discuss my thoughts on the voice controlled module, I'd like to take a quick break and remind anyone that isn't subscribed to subscribe for more content like this in the future. And if you are already subscribed, liking the video would be an amazing alternative. Thank you all so much for all of the support, I really appreciate it. At first, I was a little sketched out by a hacked client using the microphone and listening to users, but I was happy with all of the answers that the devs gave me. As a last check, I took the time to read through Abyss's TOS, and I was actually surprised with how open they are with their users. I like that they detail all of the user data that is stored on their system and some of the protections they have in place to protect that data. Earlier, I mentioned that we can verify when Abyss uses the microphone on devices that run Windows, which I assume is most of you. Windows by default places a little microphone in the taskbar when the mic is being used. We can see here that no mic is present until I enable the voice control module. This means that Abyss does not access the microphone until you specifically enable the feature. So if you are an Abyss user and don't feel comfortable using this feature, you can rest easy knowing that Abyss is not using your microphone unless you grant it the permission to do so. Overall, I think the module is an interesting addition to the client. I don't see it being a huge game changer for the PvP community, but it is a fun idea that adds something unique to the client. Since they are testing voice control modules, I think an option for a proximity voice chat with other Abyss users could be another funny idea, though this would likely get very toxic. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the new Abyss voice control module. What do you guys think? How do you feel about Abyss adding this module to the client? I'd love to get all of your opinions, so let me know in the comments down below. I read and reply to all of my comments. Thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. I really appreciate your time. Seeing as you are still here, I assume you enjoyed the video, so please consider leaving a like and maybe even consider subscribing. I've also recently made a KiLAB Gaming memberships area on my channel, so be sure to check out the benefits with the join button. Quick shout out to my members for all of their support. They help me make high quality content more often. Anyways, it has been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.